So what did you think of yesterday's video where I told you we are going to be focusing on literally one thing for 2 weeks, and that one thing being sorting out your sleep? Because when you focus on that one thing and all that willpower and energy goes into sorting that out, well then everything gets much easier and you become 100 times more successful in actually completing the thing you're supposed to do. Hopefully this has given you a totally different outlook on how you should be and can be looking at improving your health and fitness or any aspect of your life. Now, when I first started approaching things this way, I had reoccurring worries that made me think it wouldn't actually work. I'll never be able to lose fat while still going out, enjoying food and enjoying some beers with friends and being social. I need to get this perfect. If I slip up, I'll ruin all my progress. Now, any of those actually feel familiar for you? Many people suffer with this kind of mindset and they're thinking, I need to do loads of things at once. If I don't do it perfect, if I slip up, well then what's the point? You have that all or nothing attitude, perfectionist attitude. What I did eventually learn is that none of these are actually true, and it was just holding me back, and that's what keeps most people back from making progress, especially the last one, the all or nothing attitude. And that they were the result of the old broken ways that I used to think about diet and training and weight loss, learned by bad habits and diets in the past. The evidence was that I was too tired to follow a strict diet program and training program, and I simply didn't have enough willpower left over in the day, and I was dividing it up by trying too much things at once. So for me, weight loss wasn't possible. The evidence said that I didn't have to give up the fun things in life, like maybe going for a couple of beers after a round of golf on the weekends, and I can have a more balanced, healthy lifestyle and not have the perfectionist, all or nothing attitude that was holding me back. That it is possible to lose weight, stay in shape, be strong and fit now, get the weight off and keep it off by living a more balanced lifestyle while still enjoying going out with friends, enjoying a Mexican restaurant. El Grito in Dublin is absolutely beautiful and I love going there. So I wouldn't be able to stick to a strict diet forever because I'm a foodie, I love food. So after a couple of months of following the 1-2 method, I soon realised that I was totally wrong about all those kind of past assumptions, that I had to be perfect all the time. You have to follow a strict diet, you have to cut out carbs, you have to be following a strict exercise program, and if you do slip up, well then you've ruined your progress. That is bullshit. That is a mindset that we all kind of have because we think, oh, we can be perfect. You know, even athletes aren't perfect, guys. Get it straight, get it into your head. You can be 50% good. Once you're consistent, you know, you will get results. But the problem is we try to be perfect, and then as soon as we slip up, we give up and we say, what's the point? You know, that's what you don't want to do. And I'm here to tell you that, guys, following the 1-2 method for a couple of months, you will be mind blown how easy it is, first of all, and how effective it is, and how much you can still enjoy your life, create that balance, get the results and keep them. Like, I was literally able to go to the gym just twice a week, Monday and a Friday morning, and I would only go for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then on Wednesdays, I would do a 5K. And that was my training for the week. And I see measurable progress every week. I was getting faster, I was getting stronger. I could see a difference as well in photographs and my clothes, and I felt better, I felt stronger, I felt tighter. I was losing the weight, but I was actually growing good, strong muscles and bones, which is much healthier. You don't want to just focus on weight loss, guys, and losing fat. You want to focus on building a strong, sturdy, healthy body with good muscles. It's great for overall health and feeling younger and looking younger. It's the fountain of youth. When you take away all the restrictions and you let yourself have whatever you want and it becomes part of your normal diet, you don't want to binge as much because you're consistently having some, like let's say 20-30% of your diet is whatever you want. It could be the pizza, it could be the beers, it could be cocktails with the girls on the weekends. When you don't restrict yourself, you become less binge. Like when I was dieting, I would cut out so much that when I did have the little bit of chocolate, it just turned into a binge. Once 60-80% of your diet is very decent, you can have 40-20%, whatever you want. I was losing fat every week, feeling great, and I didn't even feel like I was on a diet because I actually kind of wasn't. I wasn't on a strict diet where I was just eating this, and I was counting calories and measuring this, and I was enjoying eating out and having beers and dinners with my friends and family still. You can have a lifestyle where you can enjoy what you like and create that balance. So that's how I basically transformed the way I looked at food and stopped having fear around food. And I hope this really helps you realize that you don't need to be anxious around food. You don't need to be perfect and have that all or nothing mindset, and that will hold you back. Years it did to me. And then when I helped a lot of my clients change that, they were like, they didn't know it was so easy. They didn't know they could actually live a more balanced lifestyle, eat what they want within reason, and not be obsessive around training and exercise and still get results and keep them. Because of that, I let them live better and let them feel more relaxed, like they could handle anything when it came to diet and nutrition. And that leads to handling anything in life, really. That mindset of, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, just get shit done and move on. The all or nothing attitude is a major sabotager when it comes to diet and getting results, transforming and losing the weight. On Thursday, there will be a special announcement, some information that I want to share with you. Make sure you're there. If anyone is not interacting with the group and not able to put up a thumbs up, and I ask you to just kind of give me a bit of interaction, I'm going to be removing people from the group. I want to make sure that everyone is here exclusively and doing what you want to do, and we're all going to work together. And I'm literally your coach for this 14 days. And I hope your sleep is improving as well. Using the 1-2 method to look after your sleep, because then when we do look after your sleep, as you know, everything else looks after itself. And then you're able to have 10 times more energy, a boosted testosterone, more focus, less brain fog, better testosterone levels to go on and look after your training and your nutrition.